Clayton making it official, does it make it more real or more surreal that these are the final days of his playing career?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know he's saying it, and I know it's kind of a reality, but I still don't know that I believe it. Just for as long as I've been here, it's been 22, and it's a weird day. Like I said, it's kind of a strange day, but at the end of the day, it's one of the best careers that we've ever seen, and it's for me personally, having gotten to play behind him for 8-9 years now, it's truly a blessing to be able to witness that.
How did you find out?
Some of us kind of knew for a little bit, but he sent a text to everyone this morning, just wanted to get ahead of it before the media found out, and so most of the guys found out this morning.
What's it been like being his teammate for 8-9 years?
When it comes to him, the story I've always told is that he's always set the example. Everyone's always known for the last 10 years he's going to be a Hall of Famer, yet there's no one in this clubhouse that's ever worked harder than he has. There's no one in this clubhouse that's had more fun than he has. And to me, he's just always been the guy that sets the example. He shows up, he gets his work in. He's going to work as hard as he possibly can. He's going to leave it all out there, and then when that's over, he's going to have some fun. He's going to joke around. He's going to keep guys lively. He's also going to keep guys focused on the game. And when you're talking about a guy like Clayton Kershaw setting that example, it's hard not to follow that.
What was that text chain like after he announced that to everybody? I assume that was for the whole team?
Yeah, that's for us.
Is there some sort of rallying cry to try to win it again for Kershaw? Is that kind of like an inspirational point?
I don't think we needed any more inspiration, but it'd be really nice to get him another one on his way out, and he's been a huge piece for us this year, and it's something we all knew that he was capable of doing, and for him to go out there and do what he's done this year, it's been pretty incredible.
Freddie said there's a lot of one-of-ones in this room, but how does Clayton kind of separate himself from even some of the Hall of Famers that's really
just the longevity of it. The numbers speak for themselves. For me, I think just the unselfish ability he's had in the past, where when the postseason came, he would take the ball when it was his turn, and then he would also take the ball when it wasn't his turn. Coming out of the pen, doing anything the team asked for him. He never said no. He never said my arm hurts. He never said, I need a little bit more time. It was whatever this team needs to get over the hump, I'm going to do it. And you're like I said, you're talking about one of the best pitchers of all time, and for him to be that unselfish when it came to this team, it's pretty ridiculous.
What do you expect tomorrow to kind of be like with him in the crowd and just?
I've been thinking about that kind of all day. You've seen it in the past where you've seen, when guys announce their retirement, when it's their last game, they take the field and the whole dugout kind of stays behind, that kind of stuff. And, when it comes to Clayton, I think nothing would piss him off more if you did something like that. So, I think for us, it's going to be, we're going to take the field as normal. We're going to play as hard as we can, and we're going to get him a W.
All of those qualities that you talked about with Kershaw, shape the team culture as it is now.
Yeah, the culture in this clubhouse has been something that has been created over a long time, but in reality, it starts with him. For like I was saying, for as long as I've known, he's been the unspoken leader of you're going to show up and you're going to work as hard as you can. Nothing's going to hold you back, and on top of that, you're going to celebrate all the good moments with your teammates, and you're going to make sure that everyone's having a good time, focused on the game. And as I keep saying, when you have a guy of his caliber that puts in that kind of work, it really just sets the tone for the whole team.
He's obviously pitched really well this year. Did you think that might make him want to keep going after this?
Yeah, you don't know. He's been very successful this year. I know he's not throwing as hard as he used to, and the stuff maybe isn't the same, but you can never take that competitiveness and fire out of that guy, and he's going to find a way to get it done, and that's what he's done this year. And that's why I was saying earlier, I don't know that I fully believe it myself, but I know it's true. It's just, it's hard to believe it sometimes. I don't think there's anyone talking him out of this decision. I think he's been wrestling with it for a couple of years, and his family's growing again, and so I think he's at peace with his decision.
Do you have a favorite memory that comes to mind playing with him on the field?
it's hard to pick one, man. It's unfortunately my least favorite memory might be not being on the field for his 3,000 strikeout. I missed that one by what was it, 1 pitch or 2 pitches, something like that. That was might be my least favorite memory, but hearing the crowd roar from down in the X-ray room, I'm not going to forget that one. So, and then for him to be in that moment, come up and find me and give me a hug and make sure that I was doing okay despite his accomplishment, just speaks to the person that he was.
Was there anything you thought you knew about him before you came over that you were like surprised by when you got here?
I mean, I didn't really know anything about him before I came over here. Obviously, you knew who he was as a pitcher, but being in the American League, you don't see. Back then, you didn't see the Dodgers ever, and you just knew he was a great pitcher and a great competitor. And then you come over here and realize the kind of teammate and person he is, and the kind of leader he is. It's no surprise to me that he's the guy that he is.